recent video, I covered up a kitchen outlet using a picture frame hack, and I love how it turned out. And what I really loved about it is how the black of the picture frame really stood out against the kitchen backsplash. Now, I do have one more outlet right here, and I want to swap out this picture frame for something black again. Now, I'm not going to do the same thing because I use this outlet all the time. It's just one that I use often. And I need somewhere to kind of store my little coffee scoop because I love coffee. So I have a different idea. I'm on it, and I have a cute little DIY that's gonna solve my problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but I'm just telling myself it's a problem. I just want to redecorate a little. So my plan was to thrift an old worn-in cutting board and then stain it black. But when I went looking for them, it took me like 2 weeks to find a cutting board that would work. But when I found a brand new cutting board that was already black, and it was $12.99, which usually I'd be like, oh, that's a little much for a thrift store, but it's brand new with tags. And when I was at HomeSense, they had similar ones and they were $24.99. So I think this is a steal. And now I'm going to cut it, which is why I wanted to buy a thrifted one. I didn't want to pay full price. So I'm going to cut off the bottom and make a little ledge that my coffee spoon can sit on, and maybe like a little candle or something. But how simple is that? All right, so now to cutting. I need to make sure to cut off enough from the bottom to comfortably fit my coffee scoop. I taped off the cut line, and Ralph made a quick cut with a circular saw. Now I have my two pieces, and this is how I'm going to be joining them. So it's like I have like a little shelf for my coffee spoon, and it's going to hide the outlet. But this is finished wood, so I think I need to scuff sand it a bit because I want to glue this on, and if it's a finish, sometimes the glue doesn't stick so great. So I'm going to sand, glue, and then I think I might even add just a couple brad nails just for extra security. Oh, and so I don't sand like everything, kind of ruin it, I'm going to just put some tape down, just to kind of protect the rest of the wood. So I'm kind of almost done this. Such an easy project. And my little DIY is done. There are a couple spots that I want to touch up with just some black stain, like right over here, and there's some like down in there. And I should finally maybe take off these tags, and then I can put it on the counter. Future Anna voiceover jumping in here. After living with this for a few days, Ralph and I decided it looks too narrow. So I did end up getting a worn-in cutting board from the thrift store. I sanded it down for a smoother finish. And I stained it with black gel stain. Once the board was sealed and dry, I glued and brad nailed it to the back of the first board with a slight tilt. I think this makes it look more organic, like it was casually placed there. Okay, now back to the video. That was a really easy DIY solution. I love how clean the counters look, and it's still really easy to access the outlet. Another thing I like is there's room for a little candle next to my coffee scoop. Well, another project off my to-do list. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this DIY, give the video a like, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! That's it, my little DIY is done. There are a couple spots that I want to touch up with some black stain. And my, battery died. In a recent video, I can't even think what I was gonna say. Like really popped against, I don't like the word pop, nope. And I'm out of battery.